Okay, guys, this is Alex, and I am a Scientologist, and I'm going to cover something that a lot of people don't even know exists. You kind of heard of it, you kind of have an idea that it exists, but you've never seen it. We're going to cover Scientology.tv. So you've seen the Super Bowl commercials, you've learned a little bit about, we have cool commercials, but what's it all about? Well, if you want to know a little bit about the basic values of Scientology, where there are organizations, what do we do, what do we believe in, it's all on here. And this is an award-winning channel. I think a lot of cable has this as a channel, and there's different types of shows. I'm going to cover a little bit about what these shows are. There's so many. Which one do you pick? Well, if you've never seen anything about Scientology before, you start with this one. This is our leader, Mr. Miscavige. He's going to walk you through the basics of what this network is all about. You start there. It's relatively short. And you have all these different types of shows you can watch. So inside Scientology is this is basically a series that takes a look at different parts of Scientology organizations. Mr. L. Ron Hubbard's home. We have a ship. We have a media productions. We have one of the most advanced, if not the most cutting-edge technology publications building, one of our headquarters. That's inside Scientology. Then we have Destination Scientology, all of the incredible organizations all around the world, and there are many. But what are some of the top ones? What are some of the coolest places you can learn about the subject? That's this one. Meet a Scientologist is very cool because we take some of the top Scientologists in the world and we learn all about them. And they have some of the coolest jobs. They're very innovative. They do things nobody else does. Because remember, Scientologists have a high confront. They can do a lot of things. And there's 7 seasons. This person invented that technology. That person is an artist, entrepreneur, skydiver, world record, driving teacher, green teas guy helped invent matcha. Who knows? All these stuff. I think it's just incredible to go through who are some of the top Scientologists in the world. Voices for Humanity is one of the best shows, honestly, because it looks a little bit deeper into all of our humanitarian programs. So in another video, I talked about how we have a Say No to Drugs campaign. So we teach children about don't do drugs, why. We have rehabilitation programs. We have criminal reform programs. We have disaster relief. And this deep dives into what these are. Some of these are incredibly emotional, incredibly powerful. And if you want to know more about what we're doing and how we operate, this is the place to go. Actually, one of the best. Now, if you want to hear it straight from Ron, you can go to this series called L. Ron Hubbard in his own voice. It's a 3-part series, and you kind of have him talk about Scientology, which is great because it's very direct. Here you learn the principles of Scientology. Here you learn about Dianetics. This one is about all the different Scientologists in the world. I'm actually in that one. Here are some documentaries, all about everything from saving animals to, oh God, I don't even know what all these showcases are. There are so many. It's about running, space travel, free puppies, very entertaining stuff. Very entertaining stuff. This is why this is an award-winning channel. And that's basically a crash course. This one covers the book, Fundamentals of Thought, which I gave a video about that. Problems of Work is another book. Tools for Life, which we covered a little bit about that in the Volunteer Ministers program. Operation Do Something About It. This is about some of our volunteer minister projects that we do, and when there's a disaster, we go and we help. Let's say there's a tornado. I just did this like last year. We help people. The Way to Happiness is going to be a future video, but this is one of the most incredible books ever written. Truth About Drugs, Psychiatric Abuse, Story of Human Rights, and there's always new things to see. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you have episodes. Usually new stuff is coming out all the time. And that's what it is. That's what it's all about. I would check it out if you're curious. You know, that's what those commercials are all about. Curious, right? Alright, so there you go. That's the end of this video. Let me know if you have any questions, if you want more insight into any particular part, and I'll be glad to give you more insight. Thanks for watching, and give us a share.